What's going on, guys? Jonathan3703 here with your 2025 November Course of Fire. I have a match at Savannah River Rifle and Pistol Club in less than 1 week. That is November 1st. I also have a night match that's going to be the same NRL22 monthly Course of Fire at night on November 22nd. Hopefully we'll see you guys there or on the leaderboards. Let's get some stages. Gravy Train of Pain. Shout out to my buddy Todd McBee for giving me a challenge. He sent me a message and said, hey, run option 2 Bravo for me. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And boy, was it. So this first one to miss, there's a little bit of wind out there. So I saw that and we're gonna go ahead and make a correction. So we're just up, down, up, down, up, down. So watch Jeremy's video if you want the option 1, but I decided to do this because it's gonna be pretty cool. And I even did it a little bit extra. I decided to go 5th wrong, 4th wrong, 3rd wrong, then the 5th wrong, sorry, 4th wrong, and then back to the 5th wrong. A little bit of up, down action, pretty simple. Far first, then the near. And you'll notice for this is usually a high kneel for me. You can see I'm on my knees right there and just barely remember to go out for a super wide stance and try to get low. Hold over, make that impact right there. So what's interesting about this is there is something that happened when the NRL22 decided to make us make 12 positions on the pyramid. A lot of us, we skunked it up, but some of us, we dug deep and we figured out how to build positions quickly. And this really wasn't too much of a challenge. Fortunately, I'm blessed to still have a lot of my boat mobility. Some of the old guns and the adaptives, they're going to absolutely hate this. I feel for them. But for me, I'm fortunate. I can get up and down. My knees aren't too whacked. So this was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. So thanks, Todd, for it. Check out Jeremy's video for the option 1. But other than that wind call, I thought this was a lot of fun. So now we have C is for Cook, 3703. C is for Cookie, but I hadn't been eating a lot of them lately. Some of you guys might have noticed I slimmed down a little bit. Helps me shoot better. Anyway, this is our tank trap stage, and we're starting off with our 3rd target. They're labeled A, B, C, D, E. I decided to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because I'm going to count as I step out. So from the first position, we shot target 3. Then we're going to do on this salvo, it's target T1 that we just shot. T2 and T3 right here. Then we'll go back over to our initial tip. Shoot target 3. Don't do what I did. I didn't verify that this was actually T3. We'll go back over here. Now we're going to go 5, 4, 3. So that's a mil over. Actually 1.1. And then half mil over. And then center vertical. Boom, center. Transition back here. Go ahead and send our T3. Good to go. And the last salvo is a little different. It is T1. And you'll see that I cheat a mil under, but I'm cheating it way high on the stem. That's intentional. And 1.1 over on the far. Center it up on the 3rd target. You can see I'll count. 1, 2, 3. 3rd target. Send it home. Boy, does that green gun look great. Black Friday, bolt and run. Don't do a whole lot of Black Friday shopping, but this is a cool stage right here. We're shooting in an X pattern, 93 yards, 2.5-inch targets. In an X pattern, shooting from the left barrel at the right, double tap, and then transition to the other barrel from the right side, shooting left. We'll do 3 sets of these right here on the time stage. Now, typically for a time stage, I go for it, but these are a little bit further out. They're not as generous. I'd love to see 3-inch targets on a stage like this, but 2.5 is still pretty fair. They're still pretty generous. The attached bag, rail attached bag is probably going to be the way to go for this. Now, there are some people that are really good with running their bipod all the way up to the magazine on the ARCA rail and running the back bag in the rear. There are some guys that can get on target and be super stable that way. So attached bag or bipod might make you extremely fast on this. So typically I go for it for the month of October. I think I had the best score. I burned it down to 40 something seconds. Managed to clean the course of fire twice. Super proud about that. Put in a lot of effort and hard work into making that happen. But this course of fire is going to be very tricky. Very tricky. And there are lots of things that could go wrong in your mental program and as far as just trying to get stable depending on how your props are. So I dropped 2 on this particular stage. The wind was out there doing some strange things, and my practice ammo dropped 1 low. But no complaints here. Still a very fun and well thought out stage. I love a pair of drums. All right, ladder. I hardly know her. This is a direct echo of what we shot in October. Except instead of limiting the KYO rack to 35 yards, we've stretched the back half out to 50. So we'll shoot number 4 and number 3 at 50. And then for me, I'm coming 2 cents under and adjusting parallax for the number 1 and the number 2. Actually 2 and 1, excuse me, 2 then 1. And this is just a personal gripe of mine. I'll probably fix this, but I don't like to split the KYO rack. To me, it kind of defeats the purpose. Shoot it 1, 2, 3, 4 or 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't like to split the KYL. I understand why some MDs do it, and some course of fire riders, they write that in. I get it, but personally, I can't stand it. I'd rather shoot the rack all in one go, especially since I spent my nice KYL box. And what's funny is, I was thinking while I was shooting this, I'm going to wait till this thing stops moving, make everybody wait, and then still miss it. And then that's exactly what I did. So, which will give you 5 seconds of your life back. Anyway, it's rough. Boy, does that green look good. I've been struggling with that Matrix Pro 2 build for a while, getting the balance set right, getting the action to perform the correct way, and getting everything tuned up. But I'm super happy with it now. Bought a scope off my buddy at the match, and it's just, there's so many different people that have had their hands on that gun. MD Johnny Sprinkle and his company down in Savannah, Don Pennington, sprayed it for me, did an awesome job, and bought a scope from one of the people that I frequently shoot with. So dropped 2 there, and I'm very happy how that rifle is performing. Now, Gobbler on the Gable. I made a mistake and didn't read the stage brief as thoroughly as I should have. It doesn't betray the intention of the stage, but check out Jeremy's video if you want to see a successful run. We're double tapping the large and then double tapping the small from 3 different positions. And this was a complete struggle bustle here. We had a lot of wind out there that was doing some strange things, and my practice ammo was not behaving. Boy, does that green look good. I'm just so excited about it. Anyway, I slid the bag over to the center position. I should have slid it all the way across the side. This should really be the right-hand position right here, but it's the center. Doesn't betray the stage, but yeah, 2 at the low, 2 at the high. I always set mine up snowman style. This is a 3 and a 2.5. I actually think a 3 and 2. I can't remember. That might be the right target. It might not be. Anyway, I'm sliding the bag over. You see, I just pull it over and get down here, and now I'm taking some left-handed shots. If you don't train left-handed, do just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. So you can see my forearm nestled right on top of that prop. The reticle is steady as possibly can be. Now I'm trying to figure out what's going on out there with the wind. Trying to make some corrections, but nothing seems to be working today. It might be a little bit too dirty. Make an impact right there. And you can see reticle as steady as can be. Left-hand shot, just do a little bit. A little bit goes a long way, and that takes care of our course of fire. Really fun. Glad they, the course of fire designers, they put a lot of thought into it, and I really enjoyed it. But we'll see how we do. All right, guys, that's going to do it for your 2025 November course of fire. Shout out to Mr. Todd McBee and Dominic Thompson, I believe it was, for the personal challenge. I got a Facebook message saying, hey, run that pyramid stage option 2. And for you, sir, I did 5, 4, 3, 4, 5 extra for you. Missed one, but you saw the win call. Anyway, I dropped this many. I'm editing the post. But this marks our 7th month of competition, which means if you have a score that you want to get rid of, now is the match that is really going to start replacing those lower scores for the NRL22 2026 championship. So I think it's going to be a very, very, very tight race going into the championship. I'm excited. I've locked down to 600. I believe I was the first one to do it, but I also shoot a lot. I try to shoot as many matches as I can and support your local rimfire scene. I think that has a lot to do with how much I've progressed, as well as dry fire. I try to shoot every single match I can and try to bring it with every single match that I do. So this course fire was pretty simple. I like the 12-round stage going on the drums. I did not realize it was a time stage, and I dropped a couple, but attached bag is probably going to be the way to go to try to get some bonus points on that one. So the ladder stage is very similar to what we did just this October. KYL on the ladder. I know Jeremy on his channel, he covers a little pinching thing that he does. Tripod rear is an option, but I feel like in that particular case, it would probably slow me down. 50 yards for KYL number 4 and 3. So it is a little bit challenging. So try not to drop too many points there, because those could be the ones that come in handy. The tripod stage, tank trap stage, that's going to be one that gets a lot of people. They named them the targets A, B, C, D, E. I don't like Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Echo Delta. I don't like that. I'll name them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're always going to go 3, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 3, 5, 4, 3, 3. Then 1, 5, 3. I think that's what it is. Whatever it is, write your dope card. The Course of Fire writers, they write their descriptions in their own verbiage with the way their head works. I had struggled a little bit with how some of these Course of Fires were written. It took me a second to really interpret them. So I went and watched Jeremy's video. Thank you, Jeremy, by the way, to make sure that I was doing the Course of Fire correctly. Whatever you do as far as the dope card, make sure you write it clearly and make sure it's going to work for you. So that's that. I dialed for the center target, the one in the middle, the third one, or Charlie, whatever you prefer. And it's practically a mil on each extreme. A mil on the very nearest, a mil on the very farthest, and about a half a mil for the other one. Oh yeah, by the way, for good-eyed viewers, I got a Razor Gen 3 in mil. So that's on my number 2 build, my Matrix Pro 2, painted by a very good friend of mine that had a wonderful birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, bud. But yeah, on my mil scope, yeah, half mil on your intermediates and pretty much a full mil on your furthest target. So that'll do it for the 2025 November Course of Fire. I will have another video showing exactly how I'm going to set up my night match. It's going to be pretty good. All you need is an illuminated headlamp, heavily preferably red or green LED, and an illuminated reticle. If you don't have any of that stuff, you'll still be fine. It's just going to be a little extra challenging for you. So hopefully we'll see you guys at either the November 1st or November 22nd match, and we'll see you guys on the leaderboard. Take care, guys.